Hey guys, so just been on a roll today concerning soul and spiritual reality and spiritual oppression. So one thing I wanted to explain to you guys about the permeability of your soul space and oppression is the reason why. I think the natural question upon hearing this information about soul, how it works, what it is, and how it's influenced by external things would be why? Why would God create us with a soul that is permeable, able to be influenced externally by things that are not always good? Okay, guys, God did not create us for a broken world, and he did not create us broken. He created the soul space for the purpose of communion so that we could commune with God and others. And so, like, yes, you can be oppressed through your soul space by external things, but not because those external things are oppressive, but because there are things in your soul space that are oppressive. And so the way that oppression works is that there is something in your soul, a foothold of brokenness, that when it experiences that same kind of thing externally is triggered. These are what we would call internal triggers, right? There's lots of ways that psychology talks about these things, but spiritually, you know, again, if we think we're a closed system, then we think there's something wrong with us when we're experiencing these things. And of course, there is something wrong with us, but there's also an external aspect. And if we don't understand that, we'll make all kinds of mistakes. One of the mistakes we may make is just simply view someone else as oppressing us and not own the things within us that are wrong and not deal with those things. The other thing is that we won't understand the interplay. It's the interplay of the external and the internal. God made our soul space permeable so that we could enjoy the thoughts and emotions of others and how that feels in the exchange of communion, right? So, like, why can you be around one person who is broken but not be triggered, and around another person who is broken and be triggered? Well, it's because there's something in you and that is similar to something in them, and something in them is triggering something in you, right? So when you start to understand the permeability of your soul space, if that's even a word, then you can start to operate and understand. And like, one of the things I can tell you guys, when you come to Christ, when you receive the Holy Spirit, you are sealed in your soul space by the Spirit, meaning that now the Spirit's going to guard your interactions with people in a spiritual sense, in a soul sense, right? The Spirit can help you start to understand what's going on in your soul space, also guard you from it. Like, the ultimate way the Spirit wants to help you overcome your internal triggers is not just to protect you from them, but to start to expose them and work on them and heal them. Sometimes the Holy Spirit allows external things to trigger your internal footholds so that you can be aware of them, so that you can start to, in concert with the Spirit, deal with them. So you need the Holy Spirit to come in a more full way to do that. Otherwise, it's just you in the murkiness of all these things. And it is very murky. And when you invite the Holy Spirit into that process, the Holy Spirit brings clarity concerning what those are. The Holy Spirit can even bring to mind when those footholds were originally created, why they were created. Like, he can bring you back to the original moments of those triggers, and you can start to deal with why and what has been produced out of them, because then you start to create and sustain habits built around those original wounds. And the Spirit can just so pierce into you, into your soul and spirit, and begin to show what's going on, reveal what's going on, and also protect you in the process. Wouldn't it be nice if, as you delve into the inner darkness, there was a all-powerful being in that darkness with you, shining a light, protecting, guiding, making sure that you don't open doors you're not ready for, making sure that you don't go into things too deep that you're not ready for, but like exposing what is necessary at the right moment to the right degree so you can work on it and then delve deeper and then delve deeper and deeper and deeper, right? That's the Holy Spirit's work within the soul, and that's why the soul is permeable. All right. Woo! That's great, man. Like I said, I'm just getting into this stuff. Love you guys. Bye.